Do Huxley's offline, but we can just go with it. Oh, let's get my deck now.
Freeze.
I definitely have no idea what any of this is.
They heal the tree. He gives us a buff when he hits full health.
Oh, yeah.
God, lay on hands did nothing to it.
Not bopping the tank and heal the tree, Alex.
What?
You're saying his pain is unbearable. Heal me.
You gotta help him.
Man, he has... What is this health?
I'm helping you.
Oh, Dream. Oh, well, got 200% movement speed.
Oh my, that's
good.
so fast.
What the hell?
Is this gonna stay the whole time? Okay.
Oh, it only lasted like a few seconds. Maybe probably until we got
Only till you're in combat. Heal him up, I want my move speed.
What? He's almost dead again?
It's a different one.
He's standing everything.
He's literally on fire.
He's standing in fire. Hawk, help me. Please.
Oh.
I require aid. Oh, we did it.
Want to grip me back there?
No.
Totally just
I don't
standing
walk.
under it. Wait, why am I not fast with it?
It's gone.
no DOEs yet.
Rallying cry.
Doing BOE farming?
Oh, yeah. Looks like we're just gonna have to depth skip all this.
Do you have stuff you want to try, or are we just for-funding the raid?
Yeah, just nothing in particular I want to try. Like, I want to try the Larodar boss, because I didn't really, do any of that. Like, I saw a guild kill it, but I don't really know too much about that guy. The dragon riding boss, we actually did end up doing basically all of it. I watched some guilds that got farther into it at least. That one we pretty much saw all of.
Okay, Huck, I hate this. I feel like anything I do, I just overcap every time.
Well, it probably doesn't matter anymore.
Guess so.
I heal this tree.
You probably
Which
don't
tree?
have
It's probably gonna jump into the middle.
Twists its mind. Will you allow this beast to writhe in agony, or give it a quick death? look forward to watching either way.
There is only dark, fertile, endless agony.
Let's try there. Alright, start. Alright, for this, I think it's 4 people are gonna get, circle fire debuffs. We're gonna tank the boss just always facing towards circle. We're gonna have the whole raid basically in melee. 4 people are gonna get fire circles. I think Bigwigs will mark you with star circle, diamond triangle, run to one of those spots. There will be like little seed things on the ground. And there should be 4 of them going out from the boss. So like, if you count number 1 as being closest to the boss, you're trying to hit spots 2, 3, and 4. So the furthest 3 from the boss with your fire circle, and it landing on those things should spawn ads. We AoE all the ads down. The boss will cast it again. It will reactivate more ads, whatever. The second set of fire circles, it doesn't really matter where those ones go. They can just run out of the center, but it'll be easiest if everyone's just like basically near melee, because you can just dodge the boss's frontal cone pretty easy that way too. For the intermission, we just need people to split up. So yeah, I don't really care how people split up, but yeah. Oh, and I don't even know if the boss actually has all the mechanics I even just said on normal, but yeah, we'll find out.
I don't have the pull timer thing.
Oh,
what is it?
I'll just do full time frenzy. Full time.
How do you do the like in-game one? Because I don't have the boss mods.
5, 4,
I think just pull
3,
space 10 works.
2,
Didn't-
1.
Oh, that one didn't work like that. I don't know.
There is only
Try and move it back to the center and facing towards the circle. Okay, that's
destruction takes root.
again. Right, this first thing is gonna spawn the seeds, I think, going out from them. Alright, so the lines are shifted a little bit, but wait, is it just you don't drop circles? I don't know. So I guess completely ignore the full running the circles. Oh, no, this is the circles. Yeah, just everyone run to the one that they're closest to. But yeah, the idea is these fire patches that we have on the ground now, that's what like activates the seeds and turns them into the ads. Otherwise you have all the ads spawn, like force spawned at the intermission, and whenever the ads spawn, we do like a burst of rate damage. So we have like 32 burst of rate damage on the at the same time.
Delete the torment.
Alright, so coming up after this, should be going to the mission in 2 seconds. Yeah, these people just run out with fight. What the intermission is going to do, there's going to be little soak zones and you want to catch a soak zone, and it'll put a dot on you, and you get rid of those dot stacks by running into the roots. And once we light all the roots on fire, then the boss takes increased damage. You'll see.
Okay, that just gives it
no,
to you on
okay,
normal?
yeah, apparently. No soaks, you just run into fire. Fair enough.
I just bugged Black. What's going on?
Looks like that. Wait. So yeah, just burn boss. Oh, someone's must here too.
Bloodlust.
Drums in.
I'll switch it.
War Master.
More will grow. All life turns to dust. Inferno, flourish and feast. Forget the pain.
Alright, bug slide again.
Its screams were beginning to bore me.
Oh, yeah, this is the next boss item.
You will. Your place is under my heel.
I did that on purpose, show.
Good.
I don't know who the bop this time.
Alright, so for this one, basically, there's, like, the boss does, like, a frontal thing, like, spawns, like, 3 blades, it's baited on someone, I think it's a ranged person or something like that, and it just shoots them out, you just dodge, that's real easy. There's a, mechanic that, like, when we get to, like, the intermission thing, we all have to go and like charge up one of these weapons. So either circle, triangle, or square, like where these dead mobs are right now. I guess we'll just start with the one on the left first. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have all. I guess we'll just do all the ranged. We will just start at star, and then we're just going to like stutter step. and while we're stutter stepping, like a whole bunch of like fire stuff will be landing behind us. So it takes 3 seconds for the stuff to land, so you have a little bit of time to start moving. But basically, we just are gonna try to go through and soak up all the stuff at orange first, and then that'll start like a new phase. And I'll just explain those abilities as we go. Actually, I lied. We're gonna soak the one at moon first. We'll do that first.
You will break!
Oh, these are the blade things. Just dodge. Alright, there's gonna be spears that he tosses out too. We're just gonna stack them up at skull. So whoever gets them, just come stack at skull. In melee. And just cleave them down. You can't run away from them. Alright, this is we're all gonna go to moon here. And get ready to start at moon here. Not square. Yeah.
More mastery.
Slowly walk towards it. Alright, move away now, and then we'll go back in and finish. I'll just finish it first.
Rallying cry.
Your end is now!
Alright, so now we're gonna get a new mechanic where we have to just all be stacked up. I'll just wait until we'll just go again. But basically, it's like it puts a healing absorb on a couple people, and we'll just all stack up all the people with healing absorbs. You'll have like a little heart over your head, and once your absorb falls off, you shoot out like orbs from you. But if we were all stacked up, then well, at least it was not splashing onto other people, so we'll see if it still does that. Oh good, you get the haste buff if you run past the trees. Or movement speed, I mean.
Is this the legendary quest?
I have no idea what it was that we got.
It's only given to people that can equip it.
Yeah, that's
so,
what made me wonder.
Yeah. I guess so.
What are you talking about?
The first boss gave us a quest item, and everyone who has it is a person that can equip the two-hand strength weapon.
Oh.
Wait,
I assume.
What's the name of that item? Was it the Twisting Dream Essence or something else?
Yeah.
I got it too, and I know it's not supposed to be for hunters. I mean, I can equip it, but I'm not supposed to be able to get the item.
Okay. I'm a druid and I got it too, so.
Did you get the
Oh,
quick quest?
It gives you, yeah, can you turn it in?
I'm on a quest called The Power of Dreams now.
Yep, I was able to turn it in. I got to pick up the next one.
Maybe it's the skip then, I don't know.
Alright, yeah, everyone's set.
That'd be interesting.
You will break!
Alright, so yeah, instead of having just the range do the starting at moon walking towards the square thing, we're just gonna have the whole raid group, so. That, I think it starts at like 110 or something. I'll come into melee with these, just stack them.
Anzi. More mastery.
Alright, now we're going to be going to moon here in a second, and it does knockback. Now, alright, starting at moon. And Wait at moon, get ready to start stutter stepping. Alright, now start stutter stepping towards blue. And you just move away and then we'll finish soaking.
Rallying
Alright,
cry.
finish. Alright, we should be good. In Heroic, you get a debuff each time you soak, so you're not supposed to soak. Well, you probably are going to end up soaking multiple in a row, but you're supposed to do it in teams or something. Alright, so this heart stopper is about to go out in a few seconds here. This is the one where if you get a heart, you're going to be everyone with the heart stack at skull, and we need to heal all these off before time's out. So if you get low health pot or something to get rid of it. Well, apparently it doesn't
bubble
shoot
it off.
Alright, it doesn't even. We'll just stack for healing regardless, because there's no reason to not be stacked, but apparently normal doesn't do the shooting off.
Sharp, please. I hate you.
You're fine.
Oh wait, there is a tank swap on this also.
Yep.
Didn't see
Love
that.
sure.
hearing that when the boss is at 50%.
I'm having fun.
What has happened?
The
And the
hearts
journal is
didn't,
not there.
the hearts didn't get healed up in time. They explode. They don't. The absorbs don't get healed up.
Hey, nourishes me.
Did you guys do this on Heroic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My heel.
Did you kill it?
This one I don't think we killed. We could have. We were just like testing all the different weapons and stuff out there.
What would you ask of me?
Oh yeah, drenched blades. That's the tank thing.
I disconnected.
Yes.
You clicked off my beacon?
Character with that name exists. Okay.
Yeah, can we get fort too?
You will break!
Dodge.
Asunder!
Okay, in 5 seconds, spears to stall.
Blistering skewer!
Switch.
You can free freedom.
Dodge.
Asunder!
1.
Okay, we're gonna be going to Nymue here in a second.
Knock. Knock.
War Master.
And get ready to start.
Rallying cry.
Dodge.
Okay, we don't need to particularly stack, just
I bug slide again?
That's horrible planning.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Anzi.
try and like health body.
Dodge.
Last time you updated your LBI, Alex.
Another hot
I got
pepper
the-
going out now.
Debuff.
Hey, watch your health bidders and stuff. Good.
Alright, next time we're getting knocked back, we're going to Diamond. Should be in like 30 seconds.
Dodge.
Oh my god.
Spears to skull again.
Switch. Dodge. 2.
Okay, getting knocked back to this moon in like 3 seconds. Or sorry, not moon,
Knock. Knock.
This one I think is the leap, if I remember right. So it's just going, the boss is going to jump to the second furthest person away,
Dodge.
and then jump back. Just have, you just dodge. Yeah.
Succumb to pain.
Try and keep going. See how long we can make it. So people can see the jumps. That's the whole thing. That's it.
Dodge.
Rallying cry.
Got a leap coming out soon.
Dodge. Dodge.
Your place is under my heel.
Ah!
Just let them 1v1.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Sorry about Huck, would you mind actually healing for this boss? I think this boss
Sure.
is... I heard other people saying that the health and stuff on this one is probably a little bit overtuned, but... Wait, does this guy just keep...
He was mine.
Oh, this one. Thank you.
You will break!
Dodge.
Sword asunder!
Tyler, I'm responding here. He said he has no idea.
Oh, spears and melee thing?
It's probably core WoW though, I'd imagine.
And
I don't
more
think it's
max
that's what.
Switch. Dodge. 1. Knock.
Oh, going to moon here in a second.
Knock.
More mastery.
Dodge.
Oh,
How dare you do
bugged.
Oxy? Is that
Bugged out.
Debuff.
That's 6 in the UI.
the buff soil?
Watch my character, Alex. Oh, never mind. I proc like 15 divine purposes in a row, I don't know.
What the hell?
Dodge.
I'm pissed off.
That's even fun.
You bug abusing.
Let's stop.
He left his Valinor in his bank, unfortunately.
Debuff.
Ask Alexa.
Dodge.
Oh, I see what's going on, Alex.
What?
My divine purpose is not being consumed by rocket.
What? How do I get that bug?
That's amazing.
Dodge.
I got divine purpose. What do I do, Hawk?
Keep pressing it, I
Consume?
don't know.
Spears and melee thing?
Look at my healing.
Anzi.
How dare you?
Switch.
Okay, Huck, stop it.
Are you watching?
Stop it, stop it.
Dodge. 2.
Alright, and we'll be soaking up diamonds.
Knock. Knock.
War Master.
When are we lusting?
I guess after the... We can... I guess... I don't know. 2 minutes when they come back up? Or like 4 minutes? 20 seconds for rest or so?
Dodge.
Choke on your screams!
We can go on here. Yeah,
Dodge.
Bloodlust.
but yeah, we should just rest that. I forgot to switch back.
Choke on your screams!
Dodge.
Should I take that far away or just outside the raid? The big circle.
It doesn't matter. It's just in higher difficulty it does like the lines or whatever, so probably. I mean, it does. It's still super easy to dodge.
I was sure there was a splash, no, that's all, you know.
No. Yeah. So the next time we get knocked back will be Soaking Star. I don't know how long we'll have that. Bring these here.
War Master.
What that mechanic does, it like
Anzi.
you have to like split a tank soak, but everyone who takes the soak gets stunned. But it's a 10-second stun, but it's a magic dispel, so you can get rid of it from dispels or immuning or yeah. Whatever.
No.
So if you don't end up, actually, we could just kill the boss.
Rallying Cry.
Knock.
Oh, smoker.
Her screams were beginning to bore me.
The dreams besieged by flame. How is this possible? The druids of the flame have redirected the temple's focus to the Firelands. Within
So
this
over
temple's
here, this is
secret
going to be
halls are
going
seeds
to
of life.
the
With
later
their
boss,
power, we can reach Fyrakk
like
and
the
stop this madness.
7th boss or whatever, Smolderon. So
I have
now we
opened
go.
the dreamways for you. Tread carefully.
Guess we
The
can
creatures
go this
within
way.
are
I
not
don't know which boss
welcoming
this
to
takes us to. I
mortals.
guess the Fire Wing, and I guess right is the
Emerald
life.
Tree will serve as fuel for the Firelands!
Smolderon dares to claim this realm as his own? We will stop him.
Rallying Cry.
Thought I got one shot.
It decreases damage taken from fire by 30%. Apparently it stacks. I don't know how it gets applied.
This is why they nerf Mass spell.
Oh yeah, that's still a lot of fire damage.
I can hear Brett complaining that no one kicked it.
Who is he to,
Alright.
anyways?
Here's the play. We have to whisper everybody in the guild and tell them not to kick it.
Gaslight him into thinking it's not kickable.
So there you go.
But it pales in comparison to the hunger of Volcoross.
Could we get a dispel on the tanks?
More mastery.
His trash is.
I don't
lovely.
like you, Show.
Ah!
What, did I just get eaten?
He got killed by a tail.
A tail?
Rallying cry.
So the speed buff does last long enough to get all the way back here, but that's a long run still. Watch the giant.
Is it a tail?
Yeah.
That's not his tail.
That's Alex? That's what?
Oh, we got a BOE.
With avoidance.
It's got a cool name.
I think they keep that name, right? It's not a placeholder.
Yeah.
I think it's
Looks real.
I mean, it would be really obvious and tell you what it is.
Yeah, but it's boring. The RPers are gonna get mad.
I'm already mad.
I just like that it's shoulder 2.
What's for your other shoulder?
Well, shoulder 1 is clearly a boss drop.
I almost claimed my first victim.
Except you did it to a tank.
Did it hit you and not kill you?
Yeah, it hit me for like half my health.
It hit me for like 2 million damage.
Yeah.
Alright, so for this one the marks aren't exactly right, but it's going to be something like this. Like if we pull basically between blue and green, like the, I don't know, there will be like these giant circles to soak. It'll be like one spawns at blue and one spawns at green. We're going to have group 1 soak blue, group 2 soak green, and we're going to be splitting the raid basically from that point. So people that soak blue are going to be then moving over towards purple direction. People that soak green are going to be moving towards red direction. Next soaks, next time we have to do that, it'll be at purple and red. Next time will be yellow and orange, and then the last time we'll be back together again at that skull, moon, whatever. The other mechanic, like during trash, that giant tail that spawns, you'll see like a shadow on the ground. It's gonna slam down and shoot lava waves. You just dodge the waves. They like come straight out of the side from it. And then there's a fire circle that goes on people that deals increasing damage while you have the dot on you. It's probably something else, but I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah. Everyone will get another little circle on them and spawn like a fire patch there. You're probably gonna want to like bait all of those together because they last like leave like fire on the ground for like 25 seconds, 24 seconds, I think. But it's a small enough raid size it doesn't really matter. There is a tank swap. How it works is basically one person. It's a molten, like his melees. Molten builds like molten venom stacks off on you, and whichever tank does not have molten venom wants to then taunt when it starts casting cataclysmic jaws. That's like the tank buster, and if you don't have molten venom, you take less damage. It's almost your enemies through.
How long is it open till tonight?
It's open until Monday at like 9 a.m. or something like that.
Oh, wow.
So it's, and I would have tested like other days, but we aren't going to be, like, me and Celexia are going to be gone like the next 2 days. We're actually going to be in Boston.
Oh, maybe you should have had... Dude, I've been back with you like less than a day. Dude's like, let me drive up to your house so you can drive me to Boston. And I'm like, what? Like, he wanted me to drive him to the airport. I'm like, dude. It's like, fucking really?
I just go, does he live in Boston or something? And Bitters is like, what? You can't tell by his accent?
Oh, don't worry. When it gets later, you'll hear it a lot.
Alright, everyone's good.
This is the first pull timer I've seen.
I see them when Char does them.
You're welcome, Sean.
I never saw them when Dirty was doing them.
I can't mind suit these balls.
Oh yeah, yeah, can someone drums?
Bloodlust.
That's my last one.
Which group's going which way?
One goes blue and clock. Group 1 goes clockwise, 2 goes counterclockwise.
Spread.
I think the first soak is at 110, and then it's every...
Ah! I didn't see that.
Trying to reverse. Chose the better player.
True.
You just need 4 people in each soak. Should be after the slam, I believe.
Choose damage over family.
Oh, you put me in the other group.
So,
Oh yeah. It's as long as you have 4 people
Warrior Master.
in each group, that's all that matters.
Rallying cry.
So these puddles will just slowly grow, and the next time we have to do them, it'll be about red and purple.
spread.
So Mythic, this is basically the same fight, except these debuffs that are like the circles on people right now that are timing out. When they expire, they need to be like split so because they're a little over 1 million damage. So we'll have like 4 of those going off at a time. That will probably need 1 or 2 people in each of them. So everything else is
Spread.
Char's just gonna solo tank.
You grip me in that, I swear to God.
Don't do that.
Power infusion.
So,
In, people.
How do you die, Sean?
You didn't heal me.
In the other group?
Soaked on our side.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so if you miss a soak, the fire grows, or have less than 4 people, the fire grows. It covers the whole room, and then you'll lose
Let's say if you do Oxy.
He's disgorging.
This will also happen after we do the final soak at like Moon and Skull, which I don't remember if it happens at 4. At 5 minutes is basically is like the enrage of this fight. The whole room's covered in fire.
I'm not resing you, Sean.
You better.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah. So it's 1 tank on each side, though, right?
Yeah, that's how the split right now.
I'll go with the other
Probably
side.
doesn't really matter.
Yeah, as long as it's 4 people.
I just kind of split the group roughly evenly.
Probably depends how the damage feels. Like if you want to put both tanks and an extra healer on one side.
We only have 2 healers.
I don't know, I'm just saying. Like in an actual raid. If the majority of the damage is tank damage, then you stack them.
Yeah, I figured out a strat where you can just have like 4 people go to the other side too, and just do the soak and then gate
Oh,
back to the
yeah.
other group. Oh, everyone's up.
bloodlust.
Slow down.
Coming up soon with the soak.
Soak.
More master.
'Res Duchess.
Rallying cry.
Spread.
Sorry, Master Tony didn't have faith.
Unacceptable.
Amzi.
15 seconds till our next soak.
And the soak's going to be closer to the purple marker for group 1.
So. Spread.
Stack you, Tony?
Not even ash will remain when I finish with you!
I think it's this way. Not sure.
I'll fall in the lava.
Is that safe?
It's safer than falling on the side.
Alright, so this next boss is the one that I don't really know too much about. Of all the bosses, it's definitely the one I know the least about. So during the fight, he's gonna like summon like treants. We need to kill them, and then after we've killed them, healers need to heal them up, like enemy NPCs or whatever. And then they'll like go channel the tree thing in the center of the room, and that'll help us out with a different thing later. Then another thing that's going to happen is like these roots are going to spawn that we again kill, and then healers heal up, and once that happens it'll create like a green patch safe zone, And then when the boss reaches, I think it's 100% energy, he's going to do like a big AoE, and we have to have everyone go stand at the same time. Aside from that, he switches to a new phase, I know, at 40%. And he has some other mechanic, something with like, I think it's in that phase at least, like something that makes like the tanks immune to healing unless players are nearby or something like that. I don't know exactly. And then there's something about like the seed of life thing that gets healed up in the middle of the room. Like people can click it and it like lets them clear fire, but the testing that I saw earlier doing that, it wasn't working back for clearing fire, so I don't know. Something's fixed now. That's about all. But there's a lot of fire in this fight. Like how the room looks right now, it's like the fight starts off like that, and then there's just a lot more fire. There's hardly anywhere to stand.
War Master.
Scatter your remains across the Firelands. Guardians, protect me. All will be ash.
Shot, bad was me shot.
You could just, yeah, so these charred trees, yeah, so we, yeah, we're gonna end up healing them up though, and then run to the middle.
Return to dust. Everything burns, including you. Flame protects the faithful. Everything burns, including you.
Oh, unlucky I didn't take the battle in time.
Every ember is a new beginning.
That's a long run back.
I don't know how to get there.
We need more trees.
Trying to look around and see if there's like a shortcut somehow to get back there faster, but not really seeing anything.
Hey, wings proc.
Wait, how did he die there, Shaw?
Scoping.
What?
I just need 1 second, sir. Yeah, so the trees that we heal up, they channel on that seed of life thing in the middle there, and it's like energy bar fills up, and then it looks like you need like 3 or 4 people to click it, and like I think I don't know if they I don't know exactly how it looks. Like I saw one person click it and it makes like a line to that person. I don't know if you need like several people to chain off of that or just all the people all click the seed. But it says like after several people have clicked it basically then you can use it to clear some of the fire. Guess we'll find out. Duhoxy, did you crash or are you coming back?
Yeah, it crashed and then I ran out of wild time, so I had to get some more.
Oh, okay, no problem.
No.
That's, yeah.
I'm not sure if running out of wild time made me crash, but I'm coming back.
Oh, okay, so the tank mechanic that I was talking about, like where we need to heal the tank because they can't be healed, basically like the tank takes 100% less healing, but like leeches off nearby healers or nearby players. So it's kind of like Miasma from Hungering Destroyer, if anyone remembers that boss in Castle Nathria. Something kind of like that. I think basically we just all step into melee and keep the boss kind of or the tank healed and move away or something like that if you get low.
Is it on both tanks or just one at a time? Does it swap up?
Not sure. Looks like it's only on one tank, I think, at a time. It says for 18.
It's a cone.
Yeah, it says for 18 seconds, so, yeah.
Okay.
It's an attack in a cone that applies it.
Yeah, so I'm guessing it probably forces one person to get hit by it.
Got
Alright, everyone's up. I know the outside of the room shrinks in, but I don't know exactly where it comes to. Okay, heal up the charge.
Everything burns, including you. Stand
There's a root guy spawning that we want to kill. It's fixated on someone that can't be rooted.
Even freedom and hogging.
Now we want to heal up the charred brambles. Goes. And now when you stand in this charred brambles thing, it will not die later on when the boss does its big AoE thing.
everything burns.
Boss is charging somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna try clicking this middle seed thing. I guess some other people try and click it too, or click me, I don't know what. Oh wait,
You're
it's
frontal cone on you. You like got a frontal cone thing clearing fire.
Okay. See, on me, I see just a giant circle. So it could be just that. Alright, everyone get in a circle here.
More master. And zero.
So that should be the whole fight to 40%, and then 40% again some extra hits. I think it does like an AoE transition at 40, and after that starts the new stuff.
Everything burns, including you.
I'm gonna guess. Probably. I don't know if we take less damage if we have the roots thing though.
Is that phase 2? Looks like, right?
That, yeah, that's the transition to start phase 2.
Don't release. Shaw, please, before the time's up.
What is born of fire can never be extinguished.
No, it looks like that, the brambles would not help with that, so, the two things that I'm thinking basically is, one, we need to clear more fire because the boss transition thing scales based on how much fire there is in the room. So that could have been why we died to it, or it could just be a you just need to out heal it kind of mechanic. So I'll try clearing more fire this time, and yeah, let's see if that does it. But otherwise, we can just like save immunities, and I mean we have like 5 people that can just full immune it. Oh, 6 actually. I don't know if Clay knows. Clay's coming back if he can, but
I'm trying to do a repair to see if that does anything. I don't know.
I'm trying to see what other new stuff is in phase 2. Looks like so there's some sort of dispel mechanic, like I don't know, it was blazing thorns. So like thorns spawn from the ground, and while a player gets soaks one of the orbs from the thorns, they get like a crit buff. But if the boss gets the orbs, he gets extra damage dealt. I don't know, maybe the boss was buffed. I didn't check and see it. We'll go ahead and try to see if we can learn anything else. Looks like these are spawn or like baited on players. Are those just spawn?
They're all dying before making to the middle.
I think the boss just cleaved them with something they were like getting knocked up and everything.
Oh yeah, the root died in fire, I guess. So, I don't know if that affects someone. Yeah, I got to clear one that time. Green thing.
Amzi. More mastery.
bunch of orbs that basically the boss or something. Maybe it's only like, I don't know. Let's try and kill this root. Let me base soon.
Rally cry.
Looks like these are soaks. Yeah. Yeah, so that circle around the that's on the ground there. That's how we stand in it to heal up. These I assume we have to move out. I assume we have to kill these ads coming in from the outside.
Still less, by the way.
Actually, yeah, probably less than us too.
The ads drop fire when they die.
Smoldering
Bloodlust.
Let's see if the roots or if the ads are. Yeah, they're not.
revel in flame.
Good job, Tony.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
What is born of fire can never be
trapped. So yeah, we can do anything to him there. We got 4 attacks.
incinerated.
Ember soak.
Amzi. War Mastery.
Blister.
Is that
I think on the first wave of trees we got, they died instantly, so we healed them when there's still like fire going out. So they got healed up and then instantly killed by the fire.
Yeah. I don't know if it would be best to either just wait on healing them.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Just wait, like, because that's what we did the second set. We healed them like right after the fire hit the ground, and then they all went to the middle.
Yeah, because I was thinking like you could grip them to the side, like, you know, not on the boss, so it doesn't get hit by that, but that just seems worse than just doing it later or whatever. Sealing them later. Probably a quicker way to get back.
There's a portal over here.
Who is over here?
Over here.
Where, Tony? Where?
Over here.
Help, I'm a wheelchair class now. Grip me to it. Oh, thanks.
Where's the, like, dungeon map?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Illegal.
Alright, so the next boss is the council fight with like the ducking the
What
bear.
lies ahead is a sacred space within the
Gotta duck the boss.
Duck, duck,
Any
goose.
intruder to the dream will be attacked, no matter the purity of their intentions.
What is that noise?
I think it's branch bolt.
Yep, that's
I
definitely
stopped
what
it for you.
Thank you. No.
Alright. Note to self, bring in like 7 balanced druids to just rotate Cerulean. Trying to see if this green stuff on the ground does something. It doesn't look like it does.
Shut up, please. I don't do it again. Please.
Did you kick him?
He keeps bopping me.
I'm new to the class.
Yeah, sure.
Chris never taught me anything, and Huck never taught me anything.
Hey, I invited you.
I still don't have it. It says teleporting in 10 seconds. I'll remember this show.
Hopefully you've learned your lesson.
Abuse of power. Help.
When can you give me those seeds?
No, they're my seeds.
I want them.
What are they for?
You can have my other seed.
What?
What kind of seed is that?
I combined the dream fragments and made a box. And now I'm out of bag space.
At least it seems like all this trash doesn't really do anything super annoying. Otherwise it would be very high candidate for just skipping them.
Careful, Mirrored, if I hear you.
Your presence desecrates these halls, mortals.
Because like thinking about it, like there's no chance you want to actually run back to either of those bosses that we just did, and I assume these ones are like the same. So you're gonna, like, once you make it through one time, you probably never want to have to like run through this hallway again. So skipping wouldn't be like the worst thing. this next boss, there's a bear, a dryad, and a dragon. Like fairy dragon, whatever. So
I could dispel. Poison dispel.
the bear does frontal charge on the tank. You just have to point that towards the dryad, and you need to have a couple people soak it. And heroic gives you a debuff if you soaked it, so you need to like alternate people soaking. I don't know if it does that normal. This is a boss spawning in the middle, so move up. The dryad does a like I don't know, it's like a 10-yard circle on a few people at a time, and it's like a poison dot. So you just move out with your poison dot, and either it'll expire or get cleansed off of you. And then the dryad also does. Yeah, I guess we talked about it.
You have to pet him.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so yeah, alright. And then the fairy dragon's gonna do an ability that turns people into ducks like this. You'll have an ability, like your one ability right now, that makes you leap forward and like give you a movement speed buff. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna use that to... Oh, I guess we have a little gauntlet there. You're gonna use that movement speed buff to clear like the flower puddles on the ground. And the goal is that we clear all the... basically, as a duck, you want to use your speed boost to run through 3 puddles on the ground, and then you'll have a 2 ability that will let you unduck yourself. But it ducks everyone else around you when you use it, so you don't want to do it on top of other people, ideally. In Heroic, we ducked people on purpose because we wanted to clear extra puddles on the ground. I don't know if we need to do that on normal. There's some other stuff with ultimate abilities. I'll explain that when we get there, though. The strat that the only one that actually gets tanked is the bear, Urktos. The other 2 are just kind of like float around, like Pip, like kind of teleports around in air when kind of like jumps around. What I saw is at the beginning you can kind of cleave them together, but after that you actually want to focus on either Pip or Erwin and just drag the bear on top of them. So like here you would be like attacking Pip or whatever, and just cleave him on the Urktos, and then later on attack Erwin and just cleave on the Urktos. Basically just always cleave on the Urktos. It's working. So these are the poison javelin things, you just move out with them. Looks like it doesn't... Alright, so this is the thing you're supposed to split some people and charge. Alright, so ducks, people are going to get ducked in a second here. So the ducks, you go run through these green circles on the ground. After you run through 3 of them, you can press your 2 ability to come out.
Warrior Master. Sacrifice.
So now the next people that get ducked, you need one of the duck people to come out on top of the bear boss, and it'll stop his enraged cast. Alright, Duhoxie, you're gonna be my duck friend. Oh wait, did it not jump? I don't know.
Yeah, get the duck out of here.
You people are gonna get ducked in a second. Make sure you clear 3 puddles. And duck it by yourself. Someone try and unduck on me. Oh yeah, you have to not be moving when you press your 2 button. So you come it looks like you cannot splash duck people anymore. I don't even know why the circle exists. But yeah, it just stuns. It doesn't actually let you do anything. Alright, the next charge, yeah, aim this through the Dryad. And that's how we counter the Dryad's ultimate ability.
Why was I cursed with a fool such as you, Urktos?
coming up in a little bit, the dragon is gonna, fairy dragon is gonna do its ultimate ability. Basically, it's gonna put an absorb on you, called Song of the Dragon, and you need to stand in one of the green circle things on the ground to take enough damage from it to get rid of your defense.
Overlap.
He cast that spell twice. The tank buster.
Yeah, he does one then the other, and it's you have to taunt between them.
Oh, okay.
Enter.
Alright, so the dragon is doing his thing. Everyone go stand in a flower until your Song of the Dragon debuff falls off, and then you can step in. Alright, alright, stop attacking Urtos because we need all the bosses to die at the same time. Wait, do they share health? It seems awfully suspicious.
No, that's different.
Like, I'm just wondering like, if their health is going down. Even there.
Bloodlust.
End.
Win. Bloodlust.
Let's just focus more on Pipper. Next bear, next person gets duck.
Valley.
On duck on Urtos. Good. All three bosses need to die within 15 seconds. They start channeling the heal. That's it. Or yeah. Just have to kill them before they do that.
Venomous strike.
Next special is going to be Erwin's Dryady thing. So next bear charge is to go through Erwin.
Exciting.
Overlap.
Looks like they're all died here. Alright, just put this charge through the...
It pains me to see them fall, but we must obtain the seed of life if we are to succeed.
Ooh, this side has a map.
Oh, hi, Dirty.
The guardian of the seed will never relent.
Dirty's coming into
They will
raid?
die to keep you from it. The guardian of the seed will never relent. They will die to keep you from it.
I'm here for entertainment.
Oh my god, are you in a car?
No, I'm in a spaceship.
This is the first boss we tested.
Oh, gross.
So just, yeah. If you step over these lines, it puts a dot on you. A stacking dot every time you walk over them.
Not if you AMS.
Jaw, stop it.
Only you refreshed me.
Oh.
More mastery.
Alright, so basically the main thing about this fight is, yeah, well, I guess these lines, where they are in the room is going to change depending on the phase. But there's going to be big green swirls, you just dodge the swirl, and the swirl's going to leave like a patch of leaves. If there's a patch of leaves, that, stepping into the leaf makes it safe for you to walk through the wall. So, like, if there's a, I don't know, like a leaf patch down right here or whatever, I could step in this and cross this wall without getting a dot. So, yeah, you're going to want to try and do that when you can, when you need to cross. And the thing that's going to make you need to cross is, it's called Threads of Fate, like these daggers are going to appear. And, after a few seconds, the dagger will start following their fixated player. And the fixated player needs to make their dagger go through one of these walls somewhere, doesn't matter where. As long as the dagger goes through the wall, then when it hits you, it'll do reduced damage. Otherwise, you take a ton of damage. The dagger also deals damage to anyone it passes through. So, what we were doing was just like, basically having everyone in like these like front sections, and then trying to get the daggers to go, like either here in the middle of the room or wherever. It doesn't really matter. Just try and make your daggers not go through other people, and everyone just watch the daggers around them. Once we get to, I think it was like a minute 10 or something like that, the boss is going to spawn an ad over near where Diamond is and where X is. Oops. Yeah. Took my marks away. We just need to go over to the ads and interrupt them. And they apparently need tanked if you're in melee range of them. If you just are at range, they don't do damage, but we'll just split the group up just how it is now, just how we did on the boss. I guess we'll have group 1 go to purple side and group 2 go to red side. I don't know, whatever. Alright, so group 1 purple, group 2 red, and yeah, you just go over there, kill the ad real quick, then go back to the boss. There is a boss mechanic on here too, or a tank mechanic on here too. Oh yeah, yeah. It's a debuff that one tank gets and you just run it out. To like where I saw people running out, basically like to where the ads are. Just it does fall off damage to the raid. Run out as far as you can. Oh, and there is a lot of healing in this fight. Yeah, that was the other thing.
Want me to swap?
Yeah, probably, because this one was doing a ton of damage. Here, I'll swap. Alright, here, now we have a Holy Paladin going to each side, and then Duchess, you can go to either side, doesn't matter. Alright, everyone's set.
You do not belong here.
Bloodlust.
All agents of change must be purged.
Okay, so these swirl things are going to end up spawning the flowers in a second, and we'll be able to see what it looks like. So yeah, while there's a flower here, I can walk through this without taking any damage. That big circle is the tank thing. It might only do damage within the circle in normal. So yeah, it's just like 20 yards or whatever. These daggers that are out, those are the things you have to just make sure they go through at least one line. Any more than that doesn't matter, it just has to be one.
Rallying cry.
And it's fine to walk through like a line without having the whatchamacallit, like a plant thing on the ground. It's just obviously it's less damage if you can walk through that, but the actual dot for walking through is pretty minor, doesn't really matter.
You can cross over for free if you're in melee range.
Coming up pretty soon when the boss gets 100 energy is going to be the first intermission. We're going to be splitting again. Group 1 is going left, Group 2 is going right.
You threaten the dream. Your existence will be halted.
And they do have a interrupt that, no.
Oh, they come in melee.
Let me go back to the and repeat. That's the whole fight. It just frequency of abilities speeds up as the fight progresses.
War Master.
Are the green swirls bad to stand in?
Yes, they do damage. Not like a ton, but like as a tank, it's probably doesn't really matter. Other people don't.
It reduces the damage you take from the lines, though. The line dot.
The leaves are okay, but the spawn damage.
Yeah, the spawn does damage. The leaves. The leaves just give you. Actually, I guess that's somewhat relevant for the tanks. Running through the leaves gives you 75% movement speed increase too, if they happen to do it. Like when you run really debuff out or whatever. Gonna be splitting again. Same split. Group 1 towards purple. Group 2 towards red.
Tethered to destruction.
While we're attacking the ad, the boss takes 99% reduced damage. But fun fact, the volleys that the ads cast only has a 45-yard range, so you can actually, as a marksman, they're just outrange them. And even that.
Do they even fix the tier yet?
For what?
For Mox, no, for Mox.
I don't think they did. The buff that the boss has right now, that's the thing that basically just increases the frequency of the boss's ability. So like these swirls that are going out and the like raid damage acid rain thing happens more often, every time we do the ad intermission thing, basically.
A grievous sacrifice, but one we shall not waste. Rest well, dear one.
Right.
Be wary, heroes. The seed of life is volatile to handle.
What's changed on the road for that fight?
With this seed of life, we are one step closer to stopping
I
Fyrakk.
don't know. I'm actually not sure. All the dungeon journal has
normal,
heroic, and mythic all
a
have
bunch
the same
together.
abilities right now. It doesn't show anything special for them.
wrath.
Like I found some like data mine
Champions,
stuff
lend
for
your
like
strength
mythic,
to hasten
probably
their growth.
mythic abilities.
As your
But I don't know
Yeah.
what they're actually gonna be putting in it.
Firelands alone.
Oh, apparently.
It just felt like the damage was different. It seemed
Oh
like
yeah,
it did
yeah.
all
It
the
was-
same mechanics.
It was
It was
so
a lot of
much
death
harder
and
in heroic.
a lot of death.
Yeah. It was way harder in heroic.
That was the biggest change. It was all dead all the time.
That's kind of cool.
That's a
It
throwback.
reminds me of Firelands.
There's so many
exactly.
Firelands throwbacks, it's crazy.
Oh, don't forget to kneel.
Oh, that better not be an achievement.
Alright, so this boss, I'll put some markers down real quick. So it's like, go here, here. No, we're gonna go here. Alright. Alright, yes. Okay, that makes me very happy that it does work out spacing. Alright, so, alright, there's gonna be a tank soak thing. We're gonna have half the raid stand in the tank soak. After you soak, you get like a heal absorb on you. I don't know, I think you still do it normal. Alright, you get a heal absorb on you, and then after that heal absorb is healed up, you drop like a little explosion thing underneath you that you can then just move away from. I don't know if it does that. I don't think it does that on normal, but whatever. The people that do not... okay, wait, I'll go back. Alright, so half the raid is going to get a debuff on you, like a fire circle, and what we're going to do is we're going to take all of them to the edge of the room and look to the exact center of the room where the boss is standing right now. It shoots a like fire tornado in front of you, back left of you, and back right of you. So 3 directions out of you. But if everyone is looking to the center, that's like and standing on the edge, that's the safest way to do it. So yeah, half the raid gets that. The half of the raid that does not get that is going to be stacking up the tank. So we'll start at blue. We'll do the first one here. So that basically half are going to be shooting lines while half tank soaks. After that, we'll have another cast of that a little bit later on, and it'll be the exact opposite. So if you didn't get it the first time, you'll do the opposite thing the second time. Then eventually after that, basically after the 2 cast of that, then the boss goes to the middle, and we do the first intermission thing. Every player will get knocked back, and then you'll see like 5 little orbs spawn by you. If you run into the orb, you get a 20% damage buff for every orb you get. So it's 20% damage, 10% healing. So ends up being 100% damage, 50% healing buff. And you have to soak those so they don't get to the boss. They'll start like floating towards the boss. While that's happening, the boss is going to be doing World in Flames, and like rings. The boss will be in the middle of the room, but like different rings will light up. You just move in and out, dodge. The easiest thing that we found was just standing in the middle of the room, like where the boss is right now. And you can just stand between there or like one section out. So basically always able to attack the boss like in melee range. So we'll just do that, and then it goes back to the main phase again, doing the same thing we were doing. The one other mechanic during the main phase is these like lava geyser things. It just spawns lava kind of where everyone's standing. So in general, we all want to be standing roughly together in like the same quadrant. So if we start the fight and we're all like standing like roughly here for like the lava geysers, then you know some people run out to do the lines while other people run to the tank soak, and then just repeat, and we'll move the bosses we need each slime. So like first tank soak will be like blue, next tank soak will be green, etc. There's 8 total tank soaks through the whole fight. Should be like one at each raid marker. But it probably doesn't have very much health for like the tuning. Oh, I don't know. Heroic had like no health, so people were able to kill it like halfway through the enrage, or like before it would enrage. Everyone is ready. forgetting to swap to single target.
Tremble before the Fire Lord!
Alright, so first thing's going to be the overheat debuff. These are the fire circles that are on in people, so if you have it, you want to be staying on the outside of the ring and looking towards the middle. Everyone else is stacked at blue on the tank to help tanks up here. Okay, and then these little fire plumes are healing absorb. Alright, so right now we all want to be roughly together so that we spawn fire here, and then we're going to move over towards green for the next thing. Alright, so now we're going to shift and repeat the same exact thing. This time, if you had a fire circle last time, you're definitely going to be tank soaking. If you did not have a fire circle, you're going to get
dodge. N. Bait.
Bloodlust.
Alright, we're going to have another, I missed the boss there, but boss is jumping in the middle. It's going to do a little knockback on you. You're going to soak your 5 orbs, and then kill the boss.
Knock.
Or do the dance while killing the boss. You want to get all the orbs as fast as you can here, too. They stack, but they don't extend them. So, picking them up all together as fast as you can is the best.
4. 3. 2. 1.
Okay, and now we're going to be going back out and starting over here. First tank soak will be at purple, and repeat. That's the entire thing. So if you get fire debuff, you're on the outside, looking towards the middle.
N.
Everyone else, tank soaking.
More mastery.
Bait.
It doesn't do the line shooting out thing, so it doesn't really work. Alright, head over to the next section. Again, if you didn't have the overcharged fire ring around you, you'll be tank soaking here.
N. Bait.
I think the intent here is to maybe tank swap based, like have the first tank soak based on whoever doesn't have the overcharge thing. So it might be, since that, I think it's random, like who it goes, like which tank gets the fire thing. I think you probably are supposed to like adjust like variably for that part.
6.
Because it always splits exactly even, so it would be one tank has it, one tank doesn't, and then it goes on half the healers, half the defense.
The tank circle is bigger than the
you can stand on the outside. I guess the more dangerous thing is just like in Heroic that it'll shoot out the waves, and in Mythic, not only does it shoot out the waves, but if you get hit by the waves, then you also shoot out waves. So it'd just be
that'll be fun.
Apologies,
dodge.
I would rather watch you.
N.
Like I would take this one.
Yeah.
Deceiver! Once I destroy these vermin, you will.
And you want to try to stack towards the old fire?
Yep, try to be near the old fire to bait the lava geysers. And then shift. Now you're swapping. If you want tank soak, you do the outside thing.
Bait.
The other mythic mechanic, if anyone remembers Ragnaros and Firelands, how it had like a meteor that like, followed people, there will be, I think, like 4 of those at a time. They're like tornadoes, but there's basically tornadoes that follow people, and you need to stagger soaking one. After you soak it, it does like raid damage on the whole group. So it's kind of like the Painsmith mines, I guess you can kind of think of it more like that.
Oh.
Temp cinematic.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Temp cinematic. Cute.
I'm skipping it.
You missed the end. S.
Oh my god. That was so climactic.
ready to pursue Fyrakk.
Dreams
So yeah, talk
guide you.
to Marithra after.
Can I call her mommy?
Sure.
Mommy
Except
Martha.
she's kind of daughtery, because her mommy was Ysera.
She's the new mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, new mommy, that's her name.
I guess stepmom.
Guess better than stepsister.
Is it?
You again. A pity I do not have time to eradicate you myself. See to their deaths, Tindral. Feel free to make it excruciating.
Alright, there's a NPC over here that will give you dragon glyphs if you need them.
Music to your ears.
There's new ones that are you can get.
Alright, so this boss has kind of an interesting tank mechanic. There's a tank swap based on like a fire dot. You just swap. It's swapping somewhere around like somewhere between 8 and 10 stacks. When it falls off, then the next tank takes it. But while doing that, there's a thing that the boss is going to do. Basically it spawns 4 mushrooms, and each tank has to alternate soaking the mushrooms. So like one tank is going to take first, one takes second, the first tank takes third. Basically, tank A takes first and third, tank B takes second and fourth, because it puts a dot on or a debuff on you, so you can't soak two in a row or you'll die. They spawn in a specific pattern around the boss. It's like I think it's like left, right, back, front, something like that. But they'll always spawn in the same way. But yeah, that's for the tanks. For everyone else, it seemed to put basically these big circles on people. If you get one, it's like falling stars or whatever, you just a blue circle, you just move out of the raid with it. It'll expire and then spawn a whole bunch of things that everyone needs to dodge. That doesn't really matter. But there's another thing, mass roots, that goes out. That'll be a red circle on you. So what we found worked really well with that is if you can immune your root, so anything that worked on like Broodkeeper, so AMS, disengage, freedom, any of that sort of stuff, shapeshifting, anything that will break the roots, stay away from the boss, like stay at range, or just a little bit further back or whatever. And then the people who can't counter their root goes towards the boss, closer towards melee, so that when you get rooted we can like just AoE cleave them out real quick. The last, I guess not the last, there's one more, but the other main mechanic in this phase is a fire dot that goes on people. I don't know if people have where is it? For anyone who happens to have weak auras, I'll just call them out too, but this list will show a list of the people that have the fire dot. It's called, I think, Fiery Growth. So those would be, I don't know, it would be like 2 or 3 people get a magic debuff. Those people just have to move out of the raid and get dispelled, and then it'll leave a fire patch on the ground. What we were doing in heroic testing is we would have like, I don't know, just say the boss is tanked here. We would have like a group of people run, or we would have like all the first debuffs run towards Star and get mass dispelled, and then the next set would like go to Circle or something and get dispelled over there. At the end of the phase, there's 2 of them total in the first phase. At the end of the phase, we want to move the boss closer towards Skull. He'll like lift off in the air and drop feathers on the ground, and we'll pick up the feathers, and you get an extra action button to fly away, and then I'll just explain that when we start moving. So all those mechanics that I've explained so far, that's in every phase of the fight. There will also be one extra mechanic during the phases, and I'll just explain that when that happens too. But the main things in this first phase is I'll just be calling out as we go. It's just, yeah.
Your usefulness has ended.
The first thing I think is going to be the falling stars, so some people are going to... Oh, wait, no, that's something. Alright, so again, if you can't immune your roots, go towards melee. You can...
Freeze.
This is the tank soaking ability, where you guys alternate soaking mushrooms. These are the blue swirls from the falling stars. Alright, so this big circle right here, it's going to shoot out smaller circles that just move in a pattern and you just dodge it. Alright, this fiery growth debuff. Alright, so Bitters, Clean It, and Duhoxy. Duhoxy, you just mass dispel these at star.
Debuff.
I don't have it.
Oh, okay. Alright, and we'll just single spell. Clean It and Bitters, whenever you can dispel.
Bloodlust.
Oh, I didn't like it.
Rallying cry.
Alright, 3 new debuffs, same people. Cleana, Bitters, yeah, just Cleana. Alright, so coming up in a second here, alright, boss, alright, we just need to dispel Cleana. Alright. So boss is going to drop feathers, you're going to run on top of a feather, and then use your extra action button that it gives you, and then you can use your dragon riding now. Alright, so now we're going to start riding north here, and as you ride, you're going to see these green orbs and red clouds. Fly through the green orbs, it'll give you more vigor back, and we'll all get a damage buff. So we want to try and hit as many green orbs as we can, ideally all 10. And then we're heading over to where the boss is at the new platform. When we get there, it'll be channeling a 20-second cast, and we'll have an absorb shield. We have to break the absorb shield to knock off basically.
Fuck, how'd you die?
That rock kills you.
The rock?
Yeah, the thing above him one shot me.
Oh.
Okay, so now in this phase, all the same stuff that we just had in the last platform, all the same things. Except the moon, the big fire circle. Instead, we're going to have a tree form ability thing go out. So the boss is going to turn into a tree and just pulse a ton of raid damage. And then also spawn these seeds on the ground. You just need to run over the seeds. Same 3 people with the debuffs, Cleana, Duhoxy. It's probably going to be the 3 range DPS, probably the best 3 every single time.
Seed.
Alright, so these Tranquility and all these seeds. So we're going to run over these seeds, and it will break them. And they won't spawn into ads. Or not ads, but like more raid damage.
More mastery.
Alright, okay. So that was all. That was the
Grasping snarl.
Debuff. Do the exact same thing again, and then we're going to head towards.
Switch.
I think it's moon direction, and head to the next platform. So we have mushrooms. You clean up it as Duhoxy dispels.
The futile attempt.
No res.
2 minutes you can res.
Seed.
Duhoxy and Spitters need to dispel again. Alright, I'm gonna try and turtle and get the ones in the fire. Alright, so yeah, we just need to see how that was one seed that we missed. It just spawns a thing that does pulsing damage.
Avoid.
Alright, we're gonna be doing the same transition and going to the last phase here in a second. So on this one, I believe the max stack is 15 now.
They move.
Oh, yeah.
Already
I got hit that too. Alright, so, yeah, trying to get up to, I think it's 15 stacks there. You get to the boss and do the same thing, breaking the shield. Now, the only thing different in this is the final phase. The only thing different in this phase is the boss will occasionally cast the same supernova absorb thing that we need to break. So it's just a damage check. And then it will also do both special abilities from phase 1 and phase 2 basically. So it'll do the Moonkin giant fire circle that shoots out more circles, and then it'll also do the tree form spawning seeds thing.
Bears, I'm gonna head out.
Okay, yep, no problem.
My dog's been looking at me funny for the last like hour.
There's no problem. Yeah, you got to see at least all the bosses because this is the last one.
Yeah. And we've already done that.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Peace.
Freedom.
The dream must be protected for Amirdrassil.
Oh, Duhax, you want to get Mass Dispel?
I guess.
Alright, thank you. So I'll have you do the first Dispel each phase, and then we'll just do the healer Dispels for the second one.
Yeah.
Actually, I take that back. We'll do it the opposite. So we'll do healer Dispels for the first cast, and then we'll do the Mass Dispel for the second one. That's probably faster so that we're all clear for going up into the air phase.
Good.
Everyone's up.
And look, you know which 3 of you it's going to be on, so you guys can be pre-stacked.
Yeah.
Your usefulness has ended. Grasping snarl.
Debuff.
Rise from carnage. The heavens fall.
Spread.
Astral break.
We're gonna use the Cinder Dispel soon. 2 hunters and 2 hunters.
Grasping snarl.
Debuff.
Rise from
Switch.
carnage. The heavens fall.
Rallying cry. More mastery.
Astral break.
Coming up soon, we'll be doing the Mass Dispel thing. Good luck. Okay, we'll be under the boss. Coming up soon. Alright, going to the air form.
Avoid.
answers to me.
Landing on the rocks.
Bloodlust.
Grasping snarl.
Debuff.
We don't know special.
Heavens fall. Rise from carnage.
Drop.
Any of the spells on hunters when we can.
See.
Anzi.
And yeah, that's a good idea. Pull the boss away so
Debuff.
it doesn't spawn, what you call it, fire? Or spawn seeds in the fire.
Rise from carnage.
Drop.
Massive spell, this that we can. Just single dispel there. Alright, we should have another tree thing coming up in a second.
War Master.
And should be going air phase next.
Is it time based?
Yes.
I'm bad.
I can't do this.
Shield.
Hey, boss is shielded. Alright, one thing that I did see for that phase, there's extra orbs like in the air after the end. I was watching, like you could either have tanks or healers like continue flying around during that part. You just have to be careful to make sure that you still land before like we end the phase, because as soon as the shield breaks, everyone in the air drops down to the ground. So, yeah, you might like die to fall damage.
You're talking about just the second dragon riding thing, right?
Yeah, because the first one will cap the 10 stacks for sure. The second one, I think the only way you get like above the 10 is if you grab like the extra ones at the end.
This has ended. Grasping snarl.
Debuff.
Rise from carnage. The heavens fall.
Spread.
Astral brain.
Okay, we're gonna have single dispels coming up soon. Good.
Grasping snarl.
Debuff.
Rise from
Switch.
carnage. The heavens fall.
Spread.
Astral brain.
Try and get over by Duhatsu and stuff. The timing is set
Avoid.
for this so that basically you end each phase right about like when 2 minutes will come up. Is like right when you should be getting to the next platform, and like with all your damage buffs and stuff.
Nice of them.
For the classes that have 2 minutes.
Blazing sky.
Bloodlust.
Grasping snarl.
Does he just stop casting it, or can you milk it?
He just stops.
The heavens fall.
Spread.
Rise from carnage. In
Drop.
fire.
Seed.
Destruction.
Get rid of that.
Warrior Master.
Grasping snarl.
Debuff.
The heavens fall. Rise from carnage.
And we'll be doing the last spell coming up soon.
Fire.
Seed.
Destruction.
Avoid.
Raging squall.
And going to last platform.
Blazing sky.
Time to you, Sean.
A futile attempt.
Don't worry about it.
Ah, please. I'm. Whoa. Sorry.
We can rest touches. We have another rest pack. Oh, actually, if we can survive a minute, the next time a tank thing comes out, I will try and turtle soak.
You can get the second, fourth ones.
Okay.
I'm in pain in fire.
Oh, sorry.
Ah.
Alright.
See.
Okay. Well, the red's back in 20 seconds.
Lay on hands.
Switch.
The next time we have the tank thing come out, oh, yeah. Can we resist one of the tanks? Yeah, sure.
Drop.
We'll try and get
See.
better for Master Spell.
Already forgotten. Rise from carnage.
Maybe. I'm wondering when it does the supernova thing. So, try and stay alive as long as you can. I want to say it might be like a 7-minute enrage.
Switch.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Already forgotten. Let this tree's fate be your
I
final
think we'll get it done.
lesson.
Why is this tree so big?
Ooh woo.
Got this Dream Essence buff thing that just keeps stacking. Oh wait, that's the buff that we're getting like during the fight. So like
Oh, he's getting it?
yeah, he's getting it.
Also too. Doing crash server.
Tell me of your dreams. Is it time to go?
Would it be better for anyone to lust on the second thing instead of the first like platform? I mean, it's either at 2 minutes or at 4 minutes. I guess if you're doing cooldowns on like a 3-minute class, if they're doing cooldowns on pole, then they could have it back up for the 4-minute one. I guess that would probably be the better lust. But I don't think
You have more stacks too, don't you?
yeah, that was the other thing that I was thinking, that you technically can have more stacks there. We weren't getting over 11, and I don't know if it's like a bugged thing or if we just missed having more than 11. But some people were saying that it was It seemed like it was capped at 10 still, but we were definitely getting 11, and I've seen other people say they got up to 15 for the second intermission, so I don't know if it's intended to be more than 10 or what.
Your usefulness has ended. Grasping snarl.
Debuff.
Rise from carnage. The heavens fall.
Spread.
For our group size, I think being AoE spec might be a bait. I might swap, if we don't kill at this pull, I might swap to single target. It's like the ads are dying so fast, but it doesn't matter.
4 paladins too.
Yeah.
Debuff.
Rise from carnage. The heavens
I'm wounded.
fall.
Spread.
Oh.
The fire thing coming up soon. I'll go over to Dehoxy over Revenge side.
Anyway,
Rallying cry.
Avoid.
Answers to me. Blazing sky.
I'll save it for a second.
do you even want to lust it if you don't need to?
Debuff.
It's not really for breaking that, but I think just because that's when people are using cooldowns.
Switch.
For going after it, I think that would probably
Drop.
because you don't. I mean, yeah, because you're still. Oh, I don't know. Actually, yeah, I don't think it would matter then technically
See.
during that part because you're gonna have the damage buff for the same amount regardless. As long as you make the DPS check.
Damage buff goes away when the
Yeah.
shield breaks. So technically you want to maximize the amount of time you're in the shield, or
Yes.
minimize
Yeah.
minimize the amount of cooldowns you throw at it.
Kind of like the Razageth shield.
Debuff.
The heavens fall. Rise from carnage. You're in
Drop.
fire.
These fire patches do like
See.
nothing on normal. They like hit for like 160k a second on Thor.
Avoid.
Raging squall.
They move. I didn't realize that until now.
Yeah, the second set they move. First set they're like
Shield.
Yeah.
kind of stationary. Oh, oops! Just accidentally flew through fire.
Yeah, I have 0 depth perception during that. Like impossible to tell how close they are.
Yeah, when you're going like straight, it's not so bad, but like if you're trying to like curve at the end to get like the extra ones, it's so hard.
Or angle your camera to find the direction to go.
Yeah. Alright, we can just go and wipe them.
Switch.
Go again. Yeah, I'm gonna go pure single target. Wait, how are you all alive here?
So if you release right away,
Oh, it's
then
one of
it
those
ports you to
bosses,
this thing. So you just release immediately.
Yeah.
Your usefulness has ended. Grasping snarl.
Debuff.
Rise from carnage. The heavens fall.
Spread.
Astral break.
Drop.
Grasping snarl.
Debuff.
Rallying cry.
Rise from carnage. The heavens fall.
Spread.
Astral break.
More mastery.
Drop. Avoid.
Answers to me.
Who gave me freedom just now? Are you trolling me?
Not me, it wasn't me.
Do you not want it?
Yeah, I want to doing the route.
How's getting move speed after?
Thank you, thank you.
Need someone else's freedom, sorry.
Yeah, I don't want to go freedom.
Grasping snarl.
Debuff.
Oh, thank you.
Spread.
Hit my root, please.
It can be done.
Drop.
Sacrifice.
See.
Grasping snarl.
Debuff.
Rise from carnage. In
Drop.
fire.
See.
Destruction.
War Master.
Avoid.
Raging squall. Blazing sky.
Rest Lexi.
Bloodlust.
Drop.
Is this aggro reset or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I need this moment.
Debuff.
Can you hold on to you a little longer, Tony?
Man.
Spread.
I have MD in like 15 seconds.
We'll need it for the next set.
Rallying cry.
See.
Michael.
Grasping snarl.
Debuff.
The heavens fall.
Spread.
Rise from carnage. Astral brain.
Probably do a master skeleton coming up pretty soon, I assume.
A futile attempt. In fire.
War Mastery.
See.
Destruction.
Quite a bit in the fire if anyone get those if they're does anyone have an immunity left?
Astral brain. Grasping
Assume
snarl.
that she's at the fire.
Already forgotten. The heavens fall.
Switch.
You're in fire.
Come on.
A futile attempt.
See.
Destruction already. Let these trees face be your final lesson.
One thing that I did see that that could help is like anyone who's not sure about the like dragon riding thing, if they're having any trouble with it, like Duchess or Char or anyone else that isn't 100% sure on it, you can do the like click a dragon riding friend thing, apparently. At least I read an interview a while ago that said that you were going to be able to do that on this fight. I didn't actually test it, but...
I'm gonna hop on hooked in.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You can have like 4 people in one guy. It's a party.
Just literally carry me.
I'll take you straight into one.
I don't know if you still need to get a feather to be able to do it. I assume so, but I'm not 100% sure. Everyone's set.
Your usefulness
And yeah, because the buff falls off at that second platform, I don't even think it's worth trying to get like the extra stacks or anything like that, just because we're making a DPS check easily in the area now.
Rise from carnage. The heavens fall.
Spread.
Some of the spells coming up pretty soon.
War Master.
Drop.
Grasping snarl.
Sacrifice.
Debuff.
Rise from carnage. The heavens fall. Astral break.
Drop. Avoid.
I'm over on this side over here if anyone wants to ride me.
I'm
Fuck,
on.
you left me, you bastard.
Yeah, no, I got other.
No free rides.
Really?
I don't want the lawsuit if I hit a fireball.
Lawsuit.
Alright, next one, I'll wait for you.
I couldn't get on you. I don't know why.
No.
Shield.
It might not be enabled on PTR,
Oh.
like my friendship thing.
Oh, yeah.
Grasping snarl.
Debuff.
The heavens fall.
Spread.
Rise from carnage.
On live though, Alex, if you do that, I need you to do one thing for me.
What?
Point and laugh at people behind me.
See.
What the fuck?
Rallying cry.
Grasping snarl.
Debuff.
The heavens fall.
Spread.
Someone's raiding me, by any chance? Never mind.
Rise from carnage.
Could be up here.
Drop.
You probably want to go towards me.
War Master.
Yeah. But we need to drop these things away from the fire, so it's a little bit.
Yeah, but Yeah, I'd like to do like now, but
Avoid.
like in the future, like that's probably the way we want to kite.
Yeah.
You bastard. You yoinked my feathers.
Shield.
Point and laugh at Chris.
Lost.
Oh, it's waiting. I have my remote. Just lost that.
So the aggro thing is so weird.
They did it the first time.
I just fucked him good that time.
Debuff.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll just hold the res for tanker healer. I'm just gonna wait on Lust at this point. I'll Lust in like a minute, I think.
See.
People get 2 minutes.
Debuff.
Entangled, then we're gonna have the spells coming up soon. Disengage there.
Rallying cry.
Drop.
Seed.
I'm gonna Lust this.
Blood and War Master. Roar.
Spells coming up soon after.
Debuff. Drop.
Seed.
Should be last episode.
Roar.
You did it.
Fail. My people.
I made a mistake, Hawk.
Alright, now we just need to fly up like, I don't know, 2,000 yards above us, and I think that's where the next boss is. Alright, well that's it. Thanks everyone for testing. Yeah, that was fun.
Nice.
Oh, thanks for having me.
I plan on doing mythic testing hopefully next week, Thursday and Friday. 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern. That's when they're doing the testing at least. So if anyone is around and want to come to that, just yeah, it'll be this Discord. Just message me or whatever. Alright, have a good night, everyone.
Peace.
You
Yeah.
too. Good night.
Alright, thanks for hanging out stream. Yeah, have a good night.